When you see her thick thighs and those love handles you could grasp with your whole hand, stop for a moment. Look at her face, look at her eyes. Look at the way she is disgusted by how your lust objectifies her as prey. Know that you will never capture a thing so beautiful.
Her eyes are heavy with the burden of unshed tears. Her hands are cracked from working long hours, burned from putting hot food on the table, burning the insults she receives. Her throat hurts from being clutched by him, like it's a piece of paper that can be crushed rather than the source of her life. Her throat hurts from the cries of help that cling to the inside of her mouth, unable to escape, just scratching, clawing, bleeding away.
Where is feminist strength when man shatters the heart you guarded with the thorniest of roses?
Alone. She sits in the middle of an empty white room in front of an empty white canvas. The painstaking, glaring, circular speck in your eye that you get in the presence of fluorescent lights. Enclosed, compressed, marginalized, constricted. As Mozart's Symphony No. 40 played in the background, she picks up her brush and cocks it, ready to attack her emptiness. Her brush becomes Talvar, hacking at the vine, slowly grabbing her feet, annihilating everything in front of her, leading a front-line charge into the battle of her every day. Yet slowly and slowly, her resilience wanes. She throws, cuts, paints, erases, blurs the paint, hacking and hacking, exhaustive anger flying into the spilling tears.
Flawless. She woke up like this. She deserves to walk out like this.
I wrap her shawl around me and thank her for somehow leaving her wisdom and love and stories long after she's gone.
The social, economic, and political equality of the sexes. Sometimes I forget to tell my sisters they're beautiful. I'm too busy applying my own eyeliner.
The melody picks up. Sounds of heavy artillery, the shrieking of an exploded hand grenade ringing in her ears, a constant rhythmic sound of a spine-shattering slap, hitting her over and over again. The dissonant chaos doesn't seem to stop, and she begins to hear the crying of her 13 children that were never to be born. Even further layering is added with the sound of a raging river, with the breaking power drowning the empty room and her canvas.
Taco Bell chalupas are her favorite. She will not be confined by his pigeonholed perspectives. She will have her damn chalupa, and she will enjoy it.
Yes. She is forced into silence as he whispers, shh. She's a girl who talked to her stuffed teddy bear before she went to sleep at night, bringing him to life like everyday things around her. She wraps herself in the comfort of her bed. It's a safe place that allows her to dream. Shh, he whispers as he climbs in, pushing aside her innocence and stuffed teddy bear. She was 10, but she already knew girls don't talk about this. He whispers. You whisper.
She taught me ownership, that an experience of violence is not to be internalized, rotting at your sense of security, tarnishing your ability to live and to love.
She was born to stand tall like a tree, rooted in herself and her faith. She's raised like a weed, pulled and tugged when unworthy.
She told me to love myself before sitting in that train, sappily looking out the window, wishing for someone to hand-deliver happiness to me.
She's her baby's mama, not just a baby mama.
Her hands feed you before they feed herself.
She touches her belly and realizes this was no river. No tears, no water. Her eyes widen as a deer in headlights who knows even hope won't save her. The threads of the canvas filling with a deep red, the red that begins to drown her.
Carrying the weight of correcting your heteronormative verbal abuse by both male and female peers.
She's waiting for the day she's not bossy, she's the boss.
She is INDEPENDENT. I might have messed it up a little.
She found me at a crossroads. She found me laying there, unable to move. From fear, from anxiety, she picked me up and she shook my soul.
She's waiting for the day when running like a girl means winning the race.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Icicles in her heart won't stop, instead only start. Her movement is an art to embark on a revolution. Her lungs breathe out elocution. She grasps her resolution and only inhales improvement.
From us, you are born.
She's a well of knowledge and wisdom and love and stories. Yet she's reduced to a 6-inch roti when dinner time rolls around.
I own my body with the same security company you do, free will. So please don't attempt to break it without permission. It'll leave you broken and me pissed.
She may be the sassiest girl in the world. From her size 7 shoes to her curls, this 11 and 10-pound girl has a hell of a left hook, so watch out.
Her womb becoming hollow, scraped out over and over with failure. The sound of a sobbing woman echoed within her, deep as the shocking shrieks of Hector's mom screaming from the city's wall. Laying there, having lost more than he gave her, only in heaven may she be united with her dreams. She waits, she desperately waits for Waibu to grace her. Her painting is not yet finished.
After she expresses her dreams and goals with strong hand gestures and clarity, you listen, nod, smile, and ask her when she's going to get married.
When she told me to be more ladylike, I uncrossed my legs and spread my arms as wide as they could. I will take up as much space as God gave me the capacity to occupy, and then reach further.
She has a flame in her. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Breathe it in, breathe it out. And against all doubt, the world cannot suffocate it.
I keep the hair on my legs so that you have to question what you think is beautiful every time the weather is above 70 degrees and pants would just be too constricting.
She feels guilt colonized over her body with each stare, comment, whisper, and thought.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T, that's all I want from you to me.